as you guys know, I've recently become an author, and the book was called Divine Union. And how much have I manifested a divine union through the process of writing the book?
It's a great book. I love your part.
Thank you, babe.
I love all the parts.
All the parts.
All the parts.
And you have a book, haven't you? When's that coming out?
I've got a book coming out in February.
You're an author.
I am an author.
It's coming out on my birthday, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
it
that was
is.
the book launch.
No book launch. Got so many things coming out. It's just really cool. But yeah, in regards to our relationship, I never thought this was happening. And the reason that I brought it in, I believe that Kim brought it in, if we want to go there, it's like, I just let go. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to be all of me. I'm going to be all of me. And yes, I'm a weird, crazy fucker. And I know that at the core. And I'm intense as fuck. And I'm like, you know what? If a woman can't handle me at my best, she doesn't deserve it. If a woman can't handle me at my worst, she doesn't deserve to handle me at my best. So kind of like that fucking, whatever that movie or whatever that is. So I just put it all on the table. I'm like, here it is. Here's my craziness. Here's my love. Here's my intensity. Here's my tears. Because there's been quite a few times that I've been with Kim and I'm crying and I'm opening up and I'm like, I'm really fucking sad right now. And this is really painful for me to open up to you about my life, about situations, about the past, and just putting that all on the table or situations. And then she's just been there so lovingly and caringly. And then Kim's been in positions where she's been opening up and delving deep into who she is. And she's been crying about her past and what's going on and things that are happening for her. And I'm like, I've got you. And the depth of, and you know when people would say in relationship, remember this, like, you just know when you know. It's like, what the fuck? I'd hear that, I get so annoyed because like, what do you mean? But it's like, when I met you, I know. And I want to like make a caveat for all the people listening to this of like, how do you fucking know? It's like, it's this deep knowing in your gut where it's like unshakable. And regardless of what happens in this relationship, because you might be thinking, you guys are really fresh, you're still 2 months in. I just want to say, I agree. But what we've given each other is this. 100% to the point where it's like 100% like self-reliance of going, this is what I fucking deserve. This is the new level. Do you want to explain that? Because you're so much better at explaining than me.
Yeah. So for me, like, I wanted someone to see me on every level, to be there for me, to support me. It's just this feeling of like, you've got this partner who's a bestie, who's like the lover, and yeah, it was just a super, super important thing for me. And it's like my head was trying to talk me out of it. Like, is this really it? Like, are you kidding? Can it be this easy? Can it be this good? And so for me, I think it took me maybe a little bit longer to fully let my ego go and drop into my heart and just really let that lead the way. And yeah, I think this is why I also created the Soul Digger podcasts to come from within and let my heart lead the way, right? I forgot the question.
It was, yeah, can it be that easy?
Oh yeah.
And
yeah, it can be easy, but we want it to be hard. So I think when we met and it felt so good,
no, 2 months in. We're only 2 months in, and for the standard that we set, it's like, this is the standard, and we can tie into, for the listeners, I think it'd be great to talk about, this is a fucking declaration to a standard.
Yeah, but as well, like, after a few weeks, you claimed me, and that's what really allowed me to be where we are now, because you fully chose me. You wrote a letter, you declared your love, you said, I'm all in, let's burn the boats. And that then allowed me to be all in, because I'm a responder. And then it's just been like every single day falling deeper and deeper in love, because I just know that you're there and you've got me.
And that's the thing. I think it's like, you are such an epic woman, and I was like, that's why I did that as well. I'm like, I'm in. And I think if any men are listening to this, it's like, I'm doing this. It's like, what have you got to lose? And like, I've been 1 foot in, 1 foot out for relationships, and that doesn't serve anyone. It just causes fights, conflict. It's kind of like, hey, let's just kind of like have like, let's not like put labels, or let's just hope that things happen, and let's just let things flow. It's like, if you feel it, what have you got to lose by going, let's go all in? Because you're gonna find out sooner rather than later if this is actually going to work. And it creates a depth and a level of safety in the container where I'm like, I don't want to fuck anyone else. I don't want to be with anyone else. I just want to be with you. I want to go all in. And it's a great way to get to know each other really quick. So it's like, we did that. I'm like, cool. Wow, this is really great. I want to give this a shot of going all in with you. Are you 2 feet in? Let's go. And then like, hey, let's live together. And even like another layer. So it's like adding all these layers. It's like before we know it, we're going to find out really, really soon if it's compatible. And it is. It's fucking compatible. It works. We already have like strong boundaries with the relationship. Hey, don't come in if I'm wearing headphones. Don't do these. Don't do this. Make sure this happens. Having our like date night once a week. Hey, I need some support on this. Hey, I have a thing called Kim Talk, where basically Kim just talks for fucking 10 minutes, and I go, you can talk. It's your time. Whatever you need. Because I don't know what the fuck it means, but I kind of get it. She's like, I'm a responder. So I just talk shit, and then she just like sometimes has to really take it in, and then like express. I'm like, okay, what are you really thinking? No, I'm good. I'm like, what are you really fucking thinking? And I hold eye contact with her. I'm like, we're not gonna play until you tell me. And then she tells me, and she shares. And I love how like hard it is for you sometimes, and same for me to open up because I have that perfectionism.
Yeah, so beautiful, babe. And I think for
No,
me,
you are. No, you are.
And I think for me as well, like I've had to really feel into what's true for me, because a lot of people say it's too soon, don't rush into it, and we're all about breaking the rules and creating a new normal, and I'm calling in quantum shifts in all areas of my life. So collapsing time in this relationship, I don't feel like I've rushed it. I feel like because we've created that depth and that all-in-ness so soon, and we've really got clear on the compatibility, it's like, well, why would this not work?
How fucking crazy is it?
Who makes the rules?
We get to like hang out, talk about everything, and we get to make love. Like when I'm teaching the men, it's like finding your best friend who you fuck. I'm like, this is crazy. We get to like talk about the most in-depth stuff about our life, the most painful things that happen to us, and then like we get to make love, and hold each other.
All right, calm down.
What?
So in a nutshell,
all right.
In a nutshell, we want to give you permission to just go all in and never settle, and
ever fucking settle, ladies.
it's like also creating the vision for what your partnership is in the world. That was such a huge thing for me. Like, you're so on purpose and so am I. It's like, what impact can we make together? It's like 1 + 1 equals explosion.
11
equals 11. And I really feel like we're creating a whole new energy and world between us, but we're still independently our own people as well. We're not codependent. Yeah.
Interdependent.
Interdependent.